Is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Bernie Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes into this one at 271. 16 homers and 49 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Paul O'Neill stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0 and to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here comes Tino Martinez, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed.
1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Messina gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now at the plate here is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tino is under it, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Jeter ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Up next, Jimmy Fox. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's in there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Ready now is Jose Canseco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jose Canseco.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. Yep, that ball went out.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 22 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Darryl Strawberry. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he takes a cold strike one. Stripling. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. Now the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he misses again. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And now Wade Boggs, and he comes in watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First delivery to him. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Posada is off of first with 2 away. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Stepping in for the Jays, Sean Green, set to lead off the home half of the second. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. So far this season, Green is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's George Springer as he takes a called strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. In there, strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-2 once more.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now here is Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jeter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Digging in next, Paul O'Neill worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a liner. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0.
Come back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So now into the box is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soriano trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Tino Martinez. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit in the air out to left field. Gurriel is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
The left fielder, number 33.
At the plate now is Jose Canseco. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And now the first pitch. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attack.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
Now it'll be DJ LeMahieu. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, Jimmy Fox, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Now to bat, Jorge Posada, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
First pitch on the way, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Boggs, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one yanked just foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is popped up near second base. Bichette takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in will be Bernie Williams, grounded out in his last at bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Outside, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Paul O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Tino Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Really bunched him up there, but he'll stay alive as he fights this one foul. 2 out with the man at first. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For Toronto, the right fielder, Shaw.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 to Sean Green.
1 and 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So
Now
another
batting,
exceptional
left
effort
fielder,
for him on the mound.
Lourdes.
He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2
That was a
strikes.
great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Julian Merriweather takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Julian.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
Leading off for the Yankees,
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Canseco.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot
Up
you can
next
do
for
with
the
that
Yankees,
pitch. That fastball
the
just
designated
ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in is Darryl Strawberry, singled in his last at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Alfonso Soriano waits on deck. The 3-0.
I got
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And now in the box, Alfonso Soriano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Soriano.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no play.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Teoscar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Reese McGuire is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Hyunjin Ryu is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in once again is Jorge Posada as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Here's a fly ball well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
So next to bat will be Wade Boggs. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And Bichette settles under it. There's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
3-2, full count. Bounced weakly near the plate. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now
into the box, Bernie Williams. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 0 for 8. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Leading off the inning, it'll be DJ LeMahieu, and they could use a spark from him here.
Second baseman.
Out in front of it, strike one.
LeMahieu.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
First baseman number 3.
Now at the plate is Jimmy Fox. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So now to the plate, Sean Green, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fox, base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now
Next, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the base.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 4-0. Stepping up is Paul O'Neill.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
First pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Bichette onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tino Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Lifted down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face Cecil Fielder will come on as a pinch hitter.
Cecil Fielder.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Alfonso Soriano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Change up low, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. On comes Green, but this is down for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Jorge Posada. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.